So let me show you how to use this sort function. We're currently in inventory list view, and as you can see here, almost all of the fields, the data columns here, has a little dot next to the column header, right? Next to the label. That tells you that those fields are sortable. And what does that mean? Well, that means that if I click on, say, description 1, the header, and say yes for the confirmation, Retail Pro goes out, brings back all of the inventory records, and actually sorts it using description 1. So as you can see here, the very first one is a number, and then A's, B's, if I scroll down here, C's, and so on. Right now, it's sorting by description 1. So if I want to sort by vendor code, just click on the vendor code column, and it's sorting by vendor code. As you can see here, AC's, AD's, AF's, and so on, all the way down. That's sorting. Now, let me sort by description 1 again. This confirmation window. I would highly recommend that you do not turn off this confirmation window, which you can do in system preferences. The reason why is because it's quite easy to accidentally click on one of these headers, and then Retail Pro will think that you want to sort by that header. So if you accidentally click on description 1, for example, and this confirmation didn't come up, Retail Pro will start sorting by description 1. And as I said earlier, Retail Pro has to essentially retrieve all of your records, all of your inventory records, and then organize it by description 1. So that retrieval process might actually take a long time depending on how much data you have. So if you have 50,000 inventory records, that could actually take a bit of time to retrieve and then sort by description 1. So for someone who doesn't realize that they're sorting, they might feel that the system is frozen, when in fact it's taking time to retrieve all that information. So with this confirmation window, at least if someone makes a mistake, they can select no and they're not sorting. Of course, if you don't want people to sort at all, you can turn off the sorting function for their security group. That's one nice way to do it. Or at minimum, make sure this confirmation appears. So let me back out. Let me show you where that confirmation is. So under System Preferences, if you go to User Preferences, System, and then Appearance, actually it's under System, here it is, Confirmations. So under Inventory Confirmations, notice you have a Sort Action option. Keep this checked, then Retail Pro will bring up that confirmation window when you try to sort for inventory records. Okay, let me go ahead and just update this and go back into inventory. Now do realize that you can only sort by one field at a time. So there's no way for me to sort by description 1 and then size and attribute, right? I can only sort by one field at a time using this sort functionality. Now, if you really do need to sort by multiple fields at the same time, it is possible. You just have to use something else. You can't use the normal sort function. In fact, you can use filter view. So if you select filter view, right, and you could, as you know, define what filter elements you want to be able to filter by, and notice there's a sort function here. So right now, as you can see, it's sorting by vendor code. So let me clear this, and I can actually choose what I want to sort by. Let's say description 1. So under sort order, I can say sort first by description 1 from top to bottom in descending order, or in ascending order, which is from A to Z. Now what I've found is sometimes this is backwards. So going up usually is in ascending order, A through Z, but in fact it's going down that will do A through Z. That's just what I found. Let's say I do description 1, and then if the description is the same, I want to sort second by size. Then I want to sort after that. If the size is the same, I want to sort by attribute. So I'm actually sorting by multiple fields here. I'll say OK. Done. So notice it's sorting by description 1 first. And in this case, looks like we have a few that are the same. So then it's sorting by size. And then it's sorting by, notice here's 10 to 10.5. Then it's sorting by attribute. Okay, now do keep in mind though, it is treating size as a alpha character, not a number. That's why you see 10, 10.5 before 9, because it's actually seeing that first character, 1119. So keep that in mind. But it is sorting by multiple fields. So again, if you need to do that, you need to use filter view. Let me go and just clear this. So that's sorting.